Hey y'all, it's y'all favorite face, DLace.
Bitch, I'm back in the booth. Early as fuck, yeah, it's going on too. Nah, I ain't sleep, hell nah, I can't snooze. Grinding and working, got something to prove.
And so that gave me a little, like, I don't want to say clout, but like popularity, because everyone was fucking with that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then my next video was the one that blew the fuck up.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that shit crazy. To this day, that shit is crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that too. You dropped it on March 24th. What happened was, how I got into it was, I was seeing shout out Pretty Leah and I forgot who else made one, the Rockford one too. But I was seeing theirs, right? And then I'm on Facebook, and it just became like a meme, like, man, who is this white boy talking about this, that, and the third? He from this, that, and the third. He not from the Kank, man. What the fuck is the Kank all this? I'm like, what? So then I look at it, how I see it. When I see stuff like that, I automatically just save it. I find it on YouTube, and I save it. I'm like, all right, bet I'm gonna go react to this tonight. And I turned that shit on, bro. Bro, I was
like,
rolling. I could tell you was trolling, but like it was still like
hell
a good song, you feel me? And it was something that, and it was actually smart too. It was a smart thing to do, knowing that that was like a big buzz that was going on right now, because it was like I'm a Reddit
Shay,
great, right?
Shay recorded the one with the rack. I think that was Pretty Leah. Both the Rockford and Pretty Leah was hard as fuck. I fucked with both. That shit was hard. And I was talking with Shay after he dropped that one, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna do one for Kank. He's like, yeah, you definitely need to. I said, not the Kank. And we was like lit as fuck talking about it. And so I was like, I'm gonna record that bitch and I need you to shoot it. He's like, bet. So I knew it was gonna be a joke. I was fucking around. I wrote that bitch in like 15, 20 minutes and fucking recorded it. And I think it took 30 minutes to fucking finish. I was just like, I'm just gonna start naming random fucking places in Illinois and just say it's not the fucking Kank. I named a state.
Right. I heard you name. Do you name Bolingbrook in that too?
I said Bolingbrook, Oak Lawn, Orland, Chicago, fucking Indiana.
Yeah.
Like, I said a whole state. Like, motherfuckers think I'm serious and shit. And then my whole point for like the verse was just shout out as many fucking Kankakee rappers as I can.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I had Drippy, I had DJ, I had Doodie. No, I didn't have Doodie in that one. I had Doodie in. I ain't gonna talk too much about that. Got an album coming, but I was just naming a bunch of Kankakee rappers. That's literally all it was just like shouting out Kankakee rappers and putting on for like Kankakee. And the thing is, I'm not even like Doodie Lo wasn't lying when he said I'm not from the Kank. I'm not from the Kank.
And I was gonna ask you that too. That was another one. I'm like, Doodie Lo definitely said you're not from the Kank. I'm like, damn, Doodie Lo coming at you, for?
Bro, I was on live with him. And he had me turn up. And I told him, I was like, bro, I'm not from the Kank. And then he posted that shit and it was funny as fuck. But he fucked with me on the low. And like he cool as fuck. Like, that's a solid ass motherfucker. From like, and I don't talk to him regularly, but I fuck with him. He cool. He put on for me, like, he helped with a little bit of that popularity. I can't even like lie about that. But nah, I was born in Joliet, and then I grew up out here in like Bourbonnais, Kankakee, and all that shit. But nah, the reason I love Kankakee is because that's where I recorded. Like, my producer studio was in Kankakee. Most of the people that fuck with my music are from Kankakee. Kankakee really was where my career in music was born. So I may not be personally from Kankakee, but my music is. So that's why I was like, yeah, I fuck with Kankakee. I'm gonna put on the Kank, because Kankakee is fucking lit. And like, I wasn't dissing nobody. Everyone takes it as, oh, he dissing the rack, he dissing this. No, motherfucker, I'm putting on a train.
Right.
Stop tripping. They all butt hurt. Cool, whatever. But yeah, that shit, I recorded that bitch and I was like, yo, that shit hard. We was just in the projects in fucking Kankakee. Everyone was looking at this random white boy they've never fucking heard before recording this fucking music video, and they didn't even fucking know. They didn't even know what was about to happen.
And then they look up, and now and now they see where it's at.
Like, I saw one comment on the Facebook post was like, I drove past him when he was recording this at the Gas and Wash, and I was like, yep, I was on the Gas and Wash on Court Street.
Yeah, now 15K views later, oh damn, all right, now we got it.
It was on YouTube. I got 15K on YouTube, and then on Facebook, I got 100K.
Yeah, I was
Just on
gonna say,
one
I know
post.
that shit went up on Facebook for sure.
Uh-huh.
I know it had to.
I went 100K on Facebook.
I seen one comment on YouTube. They was like, "I blame Von. He put Kank Key in one song, and now everybody talking crazy."
Someone said, "Doodie Lo, get your white boy." Want to get, bro? Like everyone was hating on it, and I was just scrolling through the comments, laughing my ass off because it was just funny as fuck the shit people come up with.
And then people gonna hate on it too, just because you white too. They gonna have some little shit to say, but like
that's like 90% of the comments was like, "Oh, he's just a white boy," or like calling me different white rappers like Eminem or some shit.
Right.
I'm like, bro, y'all funny as fuck with the shit they come up with.
Agents, I'm big pimpin' over here, stunning like I'm Jay-Z. Re-act this shit, but when I do, I'm something like DLace.